Hello everyone, and today we're going to be ranking every single LEGO Minecraft set from the June 2025 rave. So these come out on June 1st and are looking pretty good. But in our last place is the TNT house. The reason for this being placed in last is because it's really nothing special and in my opinion looks quite ugly. It has some nice parts like the parrot, which really should have come in the parrot house which came earlier this year. And the rest of the minifigures are quite generic, a zombie, a creeper, although we do have a darkened tone Steve, which is more game accurate, which is quite nice. It is set on a beach, which is odd to have a parrot in. If they set it more jungle based, it would have worked a lot better, but for some reason they did decide for a beach setting. So it's a bit confusing where this is actually set to be, but hey, there are some nice play features such as the house itself exploding, which I think is kind of cool and does fit the theme. So it was pretty much expected for this sort of build, since it is, after all, called the TNT house. But like I said, there's really nothing special in this set. Just a nice little parrot, a bit of changes to Steve, and the rest of the set is just a bit ugly. It doesn't really look like a TNT block at all. It's just very colourful. Looks more like a candy cane, to be honest. So just not the best set we could have got. I was expecting a bit better from the TNT house. Maybe just a giant TNT block would have looked better and a bit cooler and would have been quite fun as well. But alas, we did get this set. At least we did get the parrot. Anyway, next up is the Pickaxe Mine. Now the Pickaxe Mine is actually a very nice set. It has some really good stuff in and looks amazing. I do think the enchanted pickaxe looks beautiful as a set, but the problem is there's not much originality with it. There's nothing exclusive, to be honest. We do get a stray, which is quite nice, but we do get that in the advent calendar and have got it before in older sets. The skin inside it is quite nice, the exclusive one, and then we also get Alex, which is also, you know what, I'll accept that. Alex is quite a good minifigure. It's different than Steve, which is nice. And also, they did make a back to the mine. Instead of the sword outpost where the back was just unseen, they did make something which goes behind it, which I think is quite nice and, gives the set a sort of complete feeling, which is good. It does have a few little play features, such as rocks moving for a TNT minecart. We do get some more minecart track, and I always love a good minecart area, because they just look so good in a set, and it works really, really well here. The fact that we got a spider jockey with a stray is also quite nice. We haven't got a spider jockey for a little bit of time now. We have got them before, but with a stray is quite nice. Although we have got a stray in the advent calendar, so it seems like this year they have really gone all out bringing back that minifigure in particular. The polar bear in the set is also a nice touch. It does look quite cool, and it has been seen before, but it's cool to see it again. Although, yet again, that was in the advent calendar. It seems like they're bringing certain minifigures back to basically every set, so you know what, I'll accept it. It does look very interesting, so that's pretty good. We've also got a stonecutter in the set, which has been seen before. So there's a lot of different things in the set, nothing too original, but still overall very good. Next up is the creeper. Now the creeper I do really like. It is really, really nice set and looks very good. But I can't really put it any higher because there's nothing really playable about it, except for the fact that it is maneuverable and there is a little bit inside the top with a TNT block. As for the extent of the minifigures, it is just this pig thing, a pig Easter egg, which I think is really smart of them to do, but nothing too special. It actually is just a few bricks with a pig head on top of it. So does it count as a minifigure? I'll let you decide. The set itself does look awesome though, and looks like it would fit really well onto a shelf. It's a very good displayable set. It's not really something you'd put in the world, however, but finally we have got some, big figs that actually look good. The old big figs weren't as good as this, and we did get a creeper in Baby Pig's party, which looked okay, but nothing special. This one uses a lot of more bricks and has, actual mosaic patterns on it, which makes it look more original and much cooler, and it makes it look less like a kid's set in a way, although it still is rated 10+, so they've not considered it part of the 18+ lineup, but still it does look good enough that it can be just displayed, and an adult would be quite happy with it. If you're a fan of the Minecraft game, I think this set is perfect for you, since it has little Easter eggs which you'd love. It looks great, it's maneuverable, there's nothing really much more you could ask for from this set. And next up we have the Warden Encounter. Now the Warden Encounter is up here because of the really nice stuff it has in it. Basically, it's just the Warden. The fact that we got a Warden in a more affordable set is a very, very nice thing to see. I was very excited when I saw the Warden Encounter was listed up for about £18 because, well, the old set was a little bit more pricey. Not super expensive, but still more on the pricey side compared to some other sets, and that meant the Warden was a bit more difficult to get to for some people. Whereas this set is a lot cheaper, which gives it some selling factor, which I think is really good. The set itself is also quite nice. It's got a bit of deep dark, a bit of normal cave, some little flowers, things like that. You've got a vine, and I think you've got a bit of a lush cave on the side there, which looks great. And also a bit of lava, water. They've got pretty much a little bit of everything in the set. TNT, play features, gravel, anything you could want. Even got an enchanted crossbow. And after that is the Enderman Tower. Now, the Enderman Tower is one of the coolest sets of the wave, in my opinion. First of all, it looks like a giant Enderman, which is awesome already, and will be quite tall. And next, you got loads of exclusive stuff, like the Endermite and 2 exclusive skins. Also, in this one, you get an enchanted crossbow as well, which I think is great. And alongside that, this set is almost like one of those 3-in-1 sets. It's got different builds for it, which I think is really cool. You can take apart the Enderman and put it into different pieces to make like a nether portal, an area for an enchanting table, and all of that sort of stuff, which I think is a really cool play feature which LEGO has added, and very smart of them to do, since it adds more sellability to the set and makes it more playable for younger audiences, much more fun for them, and also has the plus side of looking absolutely beautiful. It is a really, really cool set. And then after that, we have to put the one and only Pillager Outpost. This set came out to a lot of excitement, because we'd only got a Pillager Outpost with just the cage and the tent before it, and we were very disappointed with that. This one, however, came out with the tower itself, something which we've been waiting for a long time. It also contains a Ravager, a Pillager Captain, a Vindicator, a Villager, a new exclusive Villager, a nice skin, and a lot of new stuff, which I think is pretty awesome. Also, the fact that we got the tower is very exciting. The one complaint with the set is the price. It is quite pricey, but for what you're getting, I think you could consider it worth it. Obviously, a lot of people wanted this one, so it was a good decision to price it higher for LEGO. The fact that we also got a Ravager back, which is really nice, and also getting a new thing for the Pillager Captain. The flag has been done differently than before, and looks much more accurate, and in my opinion, a lot nicer. I think this is a great addition to the theme. Those were my all the sets ranked for 2025. Tell me what you think in the comments down below. You can subscribe up there, there's a note down there. Really enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.